What's up, guys? Gold Gaming here, back with a tank review. So, as you guys should probably know, 7.5 dropped not too long ago, and this is the replacement for the Sheridan. I personally am very upset. It is ugly. Well, let's just say. So this is the Sheridan missile. This is the tank that has missiles. It can only be used in training rooms. It can only be used in certain game modes like gravity mode, Mad Games, Uprising, and what was the last one? I don't remember the last one. I think it can be used in realistic mode, but I'm not too sure. So essentially what this thing is it's a replacement to the Sheridan, who now has a heat gun instead of missiles. It's the exact same tank as the Sheridan used to be. Nothing has changed, or at least I don't think. I have to check the statistics and stuff, but nothing has changed between this tank and the old Sheridan. Which brings up the next part. Let me go ahead and let's go ahead and get into the next tank. Alrighty, here we are. So, as you can see, this is the old Sheridan. The nice part is that they kept the Sidewinder camo, so if you have the Sidewinder camo, you can still apply it. The other thing they added is this Icy Comets. So this is the other thing. It is you can apply it on both the Sheridan and the T92 E1. And so they're essentially the exact same tank. Just the only difference is here is the 152 caliber gun, and then here's this one. This used to be the heat gun, this used to be the missile gun, and it is now a heat gun. Go ahead and go over to the Sheridan Sidewinder. Wrong button. And you can see it is no longer missiles, which is upsetting. I personally am upset about it, and yeah. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go ahead and roll a clip. This was if you watched the video where I went live, I mentioned that I have the Sheridan in scratch, I said that. Let's get on to the first replay. The first replay is going to be the with the Sheridan pre-missile nerf. And let's go. Alrighty, so how do I word this? So this video I recorded a couple days ago, before the updates. As you obviously can tell, as my Sheridan does have the Sheridan Sidewinder. And this is just going to be kind of the legacy of what the Sheridan used to be. Man, I've already missed this thing. I miss what you could do with the missiles and stuff. People just don't know how to, deal with them. Anyways, we'll get to the replay, and as you guys can obviously see, I am, really upset that they're getting rid of it, because I enjoyed the mechanics. I enjoy it, and it's like, I'm not going to use it in, like, Uprising or gravity mode. I mean, there's no point, because I'm going to be, using other tanks that have better abilities. And this is, a little bit of a troll shot. I thought I was going to actually miss that. I wasn't expecting him to appear right there, so I just dunked that down. See, this is why people don't like it, because you can do cheeky shots like this. Sound effects, am I right? Anyways, as you can see, we are on Castilla, moving over to, or up to the hill. I'm going to support this, our Sheridan, who is not doing too well. And I missed that shot. The dispersion was not my friend for that shot. Then I noticed the other Sidewinder. We also got the Combat Star, which is behind us, who just took out, or our Sheridan took him out. I put a shot into him just before he pulls back, losing him on 61 HP. And that means all that's left now is literally just a splash him in face with HE. This is what I type. I type right here, HE, but I don't see why people want to get rid of the Sheridan. It's, you know, just as easy to take out. People don't know what they're doing. So, going to pull around right here, and then I noticed the IS-8. So I'm like, or IS-8, the E75. So I go ahead and put one right into the top where the hatch is, and I go ahead and pull back after of course I did take a shot. And I'm going to go ahead and turn around on the spots and pull up and around so I don't get hit. FE405 was taken out, and that means his lever PTA is all that's left. I get one shot into him, or I take a shot, I put a shot, I bounce him, and he goes AFK. I literally have no idea why. And this is kind of where I'm going to sit for the rest of the game. Not for the rest of it, but for most of it. Go ahead and dunk a missile down there. This fair play to this E75. He holds out. He does his best. He doesn't complain. And if I was him, I would be complaining that this PTA is doing absolutely nothing. So I do go ahead and put an HE shot right into the top of that engine deck. And pull back so I don't get hit. My only worry is that C75 is going to hit me. So I go ahead and switch back to the APCR and put one right into the front for 484. And pull back so I don't get hit. I mean, it's not like this thing is like OP when it comes to damage. I mean, sure, you can get like really high rolls or above average rolls, but it's like most of the time shots are doing about 400-800 damage. So going to go ahead and pull forward now that he's taken out. He says GG. Yeah, shout out to him, man. He took it nice and he played fair. So I try to see if I get a really cheeky missile shots. I'm pretty positive that was very close to hitting him. But we'll never be sure. So again, looking for more shots. I probably could have pulled up a little bit further so I get a shot on him, but I don't. I almost had him. Then I believe I switched to missiles again. I unfortunately do not get the kill. It's going to about to be taken out. And I was trying to see if I get one right around that corner. That would have hit him. That would have killed him. I would have got him, but the T95 got him. This video this replay was the second class. I did 4.2 thousand damage. It made 69. Nice. 69 credits with the 3 kills. Going to go over to the team. I was top leaderboard for damage. Combat Star was not too far behind. And this PTA, I'm disappointed. I really am. Let's get on to the rest of the video. Alrighty, here we are on New Bay. This was sent to me by Colonel Kobe. And thank you, Kobe, because, well, let me just go ahead and say, it's not worth playing the Sheridan or T92E1 anymore. It's not the same without the missiles. The gameplay is the same. For people that did not master the missiles like I have, or did, you're just going to keep playing it the same way you always have. It's just, now you have to pull forward, you actually expose yourself to get shots. That's the only difference. The gameplay has never actually changed, or it hasn't changed, it's just you don't have the ATMGs anymore. And I'll be honest with you, I'm probably not going to play my Sheridan anymore. I will maybe play the missile if realistic mode is an option. I may play it, but I'm probably not going to play my Sheridan anymore. It's not the same. It's kind of like the Vickers Cruiser, but with a higher derp gun and a longer reload. There's nothing special about the Sheridan anymore. I mean, to be honest, they might as well just have, removed the thing from the game altogether. Because it's just, why play the Sheridan now when you can go play the Vickers Light or the Bat Chat, who also got a buff. So it's like, I don't know. But as you can see, we have pulled up on New Bay. We pull forward and to get a shot on the the WZ-120, E100 shots. So we don't have to worry about that. Enemy Sheridan over there who is pulled is now trying to cap A. but we are going to go ahead and go, bully him because he is alone. Sheridan misses us. We go ahead and put a 609 roll into him and just barely dodge him before we get a ram. We are going to go, obviously, reload. Go ahead and ram him a little bit. We take more damage than he does, but we are going to out-reload him and put a shot into him for our first kill. IS-8 over there has actually gone AFK, so that means we can safely cap this base without worrying about him and put a couple of shots into him. Of course, on the reload, going to pull forward again. I think Kobe here has realized that he is AFK, so that gives us the chance to pull around and put one right into his side. Boom. VK 90.01P is over here. We do take a shot from him as we were pulling around, and we are just now reloaded, which means we can pull up here and get a shot onto him while he isn't looking at us. Boop! 515, we go ahead and back it up, get just behind, get just under his gun as he shoots the edge of the guardrail, and that means we can try to get a shot, but we are not reloaded. He gets tracked by the standard B. Go ahead, go ahead and focus fires him. We put a shot in, and we do not take him out. I think it was the E5 that took him out. If you go and look up at the top, we are at 936, well, 1,000 points now, and we get one more shot in before the game ends. Ended on a second class over here, and we did 4.1 thousand damage and made 27,000 credits. We're going to go over to the team. We were top of the leaderboard, and the Leopard one was not too far behind. Alrighty guys, this is actually going to be the sum of the video. As I said, it's a lot harder to play the Sheridan now without the missiles, so it's going to take me a while to get used to it. I mean, like I said, they might as well have just removed the Sheridan altogether. In my opinion, the Sheridan is not the tank it was. There's nothing special about it anymore. The only difference is that it has a 14-second reload and a derp gun. That's the only difference now. So it's like, why play the Sheridan when you can go and play something like the Vickers Cruiser? Vickers Cruiser, it was nerfed on the fronts of the turrets and does a little bit less penetration, but it's like, the only difference between this and the Sheridan is, well, the damage and reload. That's about it. DPM is the only difference between these two tanks. This tank is also slightly faster. But with that aside, if you want to send me replays, please feel free to hit that link down in the description. I'll take you to my Discord server, where you can meet all the lovely people that are already on there, as well as post any replays in the respective channel, the World of Tanks Blitz replays channel. I also got my Discord information down there. If you want to DM me replays, please feel free to do that as well. Email is also down there. Probably a slightly better way to get me emails. Of course, with a short description, like how much damage you do, what tank, and what map, and we'll see if we get them onto the channel. That about sums this video up. If you want to, bully me for liking missiles and whatnot, go ahead and do that in the comment section. I really don't care. I will always miss the missiles, and if you guys, have seen my intro, the intro is going to stay the same for as long as I do YouTube, unless Wargaming or pays me to take it down. My missile clips are going to be up there, so my intro will always be the legacy of what the missiles were. So, until next time, we'll see you on the battlefield.